classroom. After physical change, it is chemical change. Chemical change is a change which have different parts like cooking, digestion, combusting, burning, respiration, curdling, and fermentation. Cooking. When we cook, take raw materials and we cook it, in the food, chemical changes occur. That is desirable, irreversible, and endothermic. For example, if we mix flour with sugar and milk and then we put it with yeast and we put it for baking, we will receive a bread, but can we change it? No, it cannot be changed into its original form. Next is digestion. When we eat food, we bite it, it goes in our body, and digestion occurs, from which different chemicals are extracted by our blood and energy is extracted. But we cannot change that solid food that we have eaten up. Next is combusting or burning. What is combusting? Combusting or burning is a chemical change in which substance combines with oxygen, releasing heat and light. The burning of candle, you can see wax changes because on burning changes into vapor, and byproducts along with heat and light it gives out. It is desirable change, irreversible, and exothermic change. Burning can be undesirable change also of time. You would not call burning your finger a desirable change. I put my finger, it is burnt, it is not a desirable change. So it cannot be, it is undesirable change. It cannot be told it is a desirable change. Respiration. We take in oxygen, okay, and we release our carbon dioxide. The process of breaking down food to release carbon dioxide is known as respiration. Water and energy is called respiration. It is a chemical change. It is desirable, irreversible, and exothermic. Curdling. Curdling means when the process through which liquid changes into solid or semi-solid is called curdling. Like curd. Milk, we put some lime juice or vinegar, it curdles out and it turns into curd. This curd is a new substance and a new chemical consumption. It cannot be changed back into milk. The curdling of milk makes cheese, a chemical change that is desirable, irreversible, and endothermic. Curdling of milk meant for drinking it, however, an undesirable change. Again, it is not a desirable change. Next is fermentation. Fermentation is a process where some decomposition action is taken place. Like I told, making of bread. For making bread, we have to first decompose the flour, then we can make bread. In this, some microorganisms are there which releases their heat and carbon dioxide in the form of bubbles and called fermentation. Those who are eating idli, they know that fermentation occurs in idli and we can see it also. Fermentation of dough is a chemical change that is desirable, irreversible, and endothermic. Fermentation of dough gives a bread that is soft, I told you. However, fermentation of a cooked food item meant for eating, it is an undesirable change. Rusting. Rusting is a process in which the iron particles, when they come in contact with oxygen, they take a chemical change and gives out rusts, called rust, or iron dioxide is produced, which is exposed to oxygen and moisture that is present in the air. It is a chemical change. It is undesirable, irresistible, and exothermic. Now, what is the characteristic of chemical change? Chemical change always produces different forms of substance undergoing the changes. It may also be accompanied by one or more observable changes. Changes of color, shape and size. Taste also changes because milk is curdling into curd, and the taste changes. Evolution of gas, aspiration of release of energy, like candle is burning, it gives us heat and energy. This physical and chemical change also occurs simultaneously. For example, in an event of burning a candle, wax undergoes both physical and chemical changes. Melting of wax changes only in a state of wax change from solid to liquid. It absorbs heat energy in this process. However, burning of wax is a chemical change from which a new substance is produced, on carbon dioxide and water vapors are produced, giving out energy in the form of heat and light. Okay, so your chapter is finished. You go through the chapter and see the video that I am giving you. It will make you help understand the chapter more properly. Thank you.